Yeah. In the house, man. We're gonna do this thing. Wednesday Cowboys talk. For show. Still for the Cowboys in the house. How about it, man? Y'all know what's up with me. Yeah. Let's hope my other team can bring it home this year. What's up, man? We're gonna do this thing. I wonder how old this granola bar is. Anyway, man, we're gonna talk about these Cowboys, man. We're gonna do this thing for about an hour. Just to man, kind of talk about and move on from last week. This past Sunday game. It was a stinker. It was ugly, man. So glad it's already about to be Thursday because, man, this past Sunday wasn't what we expected at all. It was brutal, man. I don't even know what team that was. Those weren't the Cowboys. Maybe those were the you know how people be like the Cowgirls. Maybe those were the Cowgirls Sunday because shit, that was ugly. So yeah, man. Man, who I just started this video. Who disliked my video off? I just started it. I just started it. How you dislike it already? How you dislike it already? I just started it. That is so crazy. I love y'all too, man. Anyways, but yeah, like I said, man, we gonna chop this up real quick, man, and hopefully get through this together. Together. Think about the Cowboys' new kicker, Laram. Hallelujah. I know that's not his name, but that is what I'm gonna call him. I'm literally gonna call him Hallelujah. I mean, they say 31, but he looks 41 to me. I don't know nothing about the dude. I ain't gonna lie to you. I don't know nothing about him, man. Hopefully he can come in and do the job, man. I hope he can come in and do the job. What you think about him, Brando? What you think about him? I'm not gonna tell what you think. Anyways, yeah, man. So, man, I just hope whatever we do, we don't play like we did last week. Just that simple. We cannot play like we did last week. That man, yeah, I was watching in shock, man. I was literally watching that game like, yo, I was really in shock, brother. I promise you. It was bad, man. Like I didn't know what to say. I didn't know how to you know, sorry. Yeah, I didn't know how to process that game. I was shocked, man. I was like, huh? It was so bad. Like when people like the NFL rigged, I'm one of the guys that be like, no fucking way. Like it's too unpredictable to be rigged. Like you know what I'm saying? Like he played for the Rams in 2020 and the Panthers in 2021. That's three teams in 2 years. So that ain't good. But, like I said, if he can do the job, hey man. Apparently they liked something he did because they brought him in. So I guess he did something good. I think he beat out Brett Maher. Brett Maher. Didn't he beat out Brett Maher? I don't know. I think he beat out Maher. I'm not sure. But nonetheless, we got him because what that boy name? Greg Zershit had the 19. And let me stop eating on this camera. What the fuck? And yeah. Man, Propel water be slapping, you feel me? But I don't know, brother. I really don't know. You kind of got to go into this game without any expectation. You kind of just got to go watch it. And just hope we win. You kind of just got to watch it and hope we win because shit. Well, not hope we win, but you kind of got to just watch it and be like, okay, show me last week was an aberration. You know what I'm saying? You kind of got to watch it and be like, show me last week was not who we are, you know? So that's what I'm going to do. I'm just going to watch it and be like, okay, now show me the team that has played the past 7 weeks. You know what I'm saying? Cowboys cheering. What happening, brother? Yeah. What's up? You coming on right now or you at work? But yeah, man, you know, it's kind of like you kind of gotta watch this week's game. You kind of gotta watch this week's game and just be like, all right, now here we go. Show me the real team. You know what I'm saying? And that's where I'm at with it. Like it gotta be like you really gotta go out there and like, oh, you ready? Hold on, let me see the link. You really gotta like go out there and be like, all right, this ain't who we were. Food y'all. Here's the real team. You feel me? Like, so that's my thing with this week, man. What's up, brother?
What's up, man? Yeah, I got
Oh
home about
man, you
30
got
minutes
it.
ago.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so yeah, I rushed home. Yeah, yeah,
I,
'cause man, I wasn't gonna miss this.
man, you hear me? For real, man.
Now, after uh, 3 days passed by, I'm still staying. I'm still saying why the Cowboys lost. Ego, ego, and bad coaching because they were not prepared. And then I was listening to the fan earlier today. Um, I forgot the guy name. Used to be the scout for Cowboys. Brian
Yeah.
Barter. Brian Barter.
What's up, Woody Mac?
He was saying that the reason why the Cowboy receivers were dropping a lot of the balls because they got shell shocked from dropping the balls earlier. Then they stopped catching with their hands and started catching with
It's
their
with that
body.
body.
And to me, you got to go back to coaching. I'm like, what y'all were doing during practice?
Right. Mike McCarthy didn't have them ready.
And then apparently this is the second week that they had a bad practice. And the only person that's playing out there is balling is Parsons and Osa, no, number 97.
O's Diggy Zua, whatever.
Yeah,
Yeah,
at the
he
Cowboys.
had a good game.
But offense, and then the tackle position it failed. You should have kept Steele at the right tackle, move Collins to the left. But then again, Collins haven't played football in the past 2 years.
Right.
And that kid, number 78, who replaced Tyron last week, you should have just played him and just have Collins be the swing tackle.
Yeah, to my time Seki.
Yeah, Ty second. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, for sure. Man, I'm gonna tell you something, man. That damn, that damn coach, the Broncos coach, this son of a bitch. Hey, he just man, yo, this dude, this dude would have his DBs playing man, and the motherfucker, the receiver that's running, the DB that's manning him,
Yeah.
the DB would signal the safety to pick up the receiver, and the DB would drop right there in the zone. That shit was man, and that's how Dak got intercepted.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
Yo,
Yeah,
yo,
I remember
it was
that.
so
Man, actually,
crazy.
man, that could have been intercepted at least 3 or 4 times.
Yo, look, the damn DB was running with the receiver. He watching Dak eyes, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yo, he signals his safety to pick up the DB because it's looking like these motherfucker. I ain't never seen a defense disguise zone as man. Like the motherfucker playing man, and then they'll communicate with the safeties, and the DB will drop right there in the zone. Yo, that's how he got that clean interception. Like because Dak thought he was still gonna run with the receiver. So
Mm-hmm.
running with the receiver, right when Dak about to throw, the DB communicate with the safety to pick up the receiver that's running. He stopped right there in zone interception. Smooth as hell. And you know what's crazy, man? I was watching somebody film breakdown all 22. Man, Dak mixed man. I'm watching a play with CD Lamb was wide the fuck open, man.
Oh yeah, yeah, I seen that too. I
That
seen
play
that
tried
too.
to go to Schultz on that 60 yards.
Uh
CD Lamb was wide the fuck. I don't know what was going on with Prescott this game, man. You know what's
you
crazy?
know what it was? The,
What?
the pressure of Rush. Rush had a decent game.
I said that.
Rush had a decent game. Dak said, "No, I'm going to play." Nah, your head wasn't in the damn game. You should have sat out for one more week.
I said that. I told Cowboys corner. I said, man, you know what, man? I said Cooper Rush threw a game-winning touchdown, and he ain't played football in 3 years.
Mm-hmm.
It's a good defense, a walk-off touchdown, and I said all we heard was Cooper Rush. He was the highlights. His mom, them who showed up to every home game, even though he never played. Cooper Rush was the hero, and I felt like Dak wanted to come out there and be like, y'all forgot who the fuck I am. Dak
Mm-hmm.
forced some throws that put us in bad situation. That
And man,
60 yard, that 60-yard play, the Schultz was not necessary. CD was open.
mm, and then I mean, I'm like, he kept forcing the ball into double coverage. Uh, 3 times he overthrew CD. 3 times.
CD should have had 2 touchdowns and about 150 yards.
And do you remember? I think it was the second fourth day with 4th and 2. It was the second one after the Broncos had scored
Yeah.
and Cowboys. It was 4th and 2. You had a tight end, 2 receivers. They the one was going to, I think, was doing a slant, whatever. But instead of just, you needed just 3 yards for first down. They all three of them went past 10 yards.
That's coaching, man.
That's coaching. They
That's
all three passed 10 yards. And,
yo,
and you,
Dak. It was a 4th and 1. Dak had enough space to run for the first down and didn't even do
Mhm.
it.
No, he
And so
too big trying to throw.
and then and then he rolled out and threw the ball to Cedric Wilson to the fucking ground. And
Yeah,
then I ain't gonna say he threw Cedric Wilson under the bus, but even though he took accountability for the low ball, he followed that with, I thought Cedric was gonna make a play. What you want him to do? Get on the ground and catch the
yeah,
ball?
yeah. He don't have long arms to scoop up like that. Dak,
You thought he was gonna make a play? The ball is at the ground.
you know what? I'm like this. As a Cowboy fans, we give him credit when he playing good, but we sure damn him give him criticize him when he play bad. And this was a game he played bad.
He played. I mean, dude. And like I said, man, like there has to be accountability from upper guys, man. Like if you're not ready, don't go out there, man, because Dak Prescott looked like he never played a snap in his fucking life. You feel
Mm-hmm.
me? Like you're a 6 year quarterback, and you said that ball went to the ground because you thought the guy was gonna get his arm in the way, so you changed your arm down. Like you're a veteran now.
He acting like Scott Linehan is still the offense coordinator.
And yeah, I'm like, man, Kellen Moore didn't do a good job. Kellen Moore, that defense, and see that the Broncos coach, he's so good at what he do defensively. That's how he got a
Mm-hmm.
head coaching job because he was such a good defensive coordinator. So, he God damn it, football news. So he disguised so much shit. Yo, that one play where he Dak threw 60 yards to Don Schultz. They
Yeah,
was playing prevent. They had everybody backed up. Like they was playing prevent, and instead of checking it down to see, they really want to check down because CD was probably out 15 yards. He tried to make a big play, and
yeah.
that was
Every
Dak's
time,
problem. He was trying to make a lot of big play, big splashes. Like
like
I
he
didn't like that.
Mahomes.
Yeah, I didn't like that, man. I don't know why he kept doing that. He tried to make big splash, and it hurt us all night long. How do you over even? I mean, that one. Okay, that deep ball, you overthrow it. The best of the best do to overthrow him. When CD did that little in route there, cut back around and threw a hand up like I'm open, you still overthrew him on that one. That one right there, I
Mm-hmm.
was like, Prescott, what the fuck? That one blew me there.
Yeah.
I was like,
And
no
then,
way, man.
and then another one. CD was. I think he was on the left side of the field. He was doing a skinny post. Had his
Yeah.
man beat for the end zone. Dak overthrow him like 5 yards.
CD should have had 2 touchdowns and probably 130, 140 yards easily,
Mm-hmm. Yep.
easily, easily. Like I just didn't understand it. Like I said, Prescott was playing like he looked like 28. He looked like 2017 and 2018.
Oh man. Okay. Let me ask you this. Tell me what you think. Um, the reason why Diggs had a bad game, he was too busy trying to compete with uh PS2, trying to outshine him.
Cowboys corner in the house. What's up, brother?
Yeah.
What is, brother man?
How
How
you
are you?
doing?
How's everybody?
Oh, doing good, man.
Dak lowballed his teammate. He did, man. He definitely did.
Who did he lowball?
We got to talk about Diggs, man. Well, he took responsibility for that shoelace pass, but he followed that where he thought Cedric was going to make a play.
Make a play with that ball.
So I
Make a
was
play
like,
with that pass.
yeah, yeah.
Man, that was a knuckleball in baseball. And if you don't know what a knuckleball is, Google a knuckleball. A catcher
Yeah.
can't even catch a knuckleball. And if he do, he a damn good catcher.
So let me ask you this, Cowboys corner: is there enough blame to go around to coaches and players, or was it just an execution thing?
Oh, 100%. And I'll start with the first two drives. First
Okay.
two drives. Pollard gets you down in enemy territory on the special team on the opening kickoff. They go 4 and out. Okay. I like the aggressiveness. The second play, the Broncos are hitting them in the mouth. Dak gives Amari Cooper the ball. He runs it into the enemy territory. Okay. You take your points there because they're knocking you in the mouth already. Right? So you're supposed to take your points because when the Broncos stopped them on that second fourth down, all the air on defense, all the air on offense, it got knocked out of them. It did, right? Then they come back in the second half. What do you get? The block punt that was not a block punt, right? That right there was the life support. They pulled the plug. But they were 0 for 4 on fourth down. They were 5 for 13 on third down. Okay. What defense can be on the field for 41 minutes and expect them to play at a high? I know what Xavier Woods said last year. You can't. There's no way you could run 100 mile an hour 70 plays. Okay. He said, but as a fan perspective, when you get the ball for 41 minutes, you're on the field for 41 minutes, and the offense ain't helping you out, you're gonna be gassed. It's just the laws of your human body physics. Everybody. We didn't get Terrence Steele any help on the left side. Dak was uncomfortable all game. The defense couldn't stop a nosebleed. People were dropping passes. Play calling was whack as hell. Everybody gets the blame. Everybody gets the blame in this one. And Dak Prescott, for you to come out and play like that, bro, you make a $75 million. DJ told me Skip Bayless said that he played like a $7.50 quarterback.
You did.
That's how bad it was. Dak, you can't play like that. If you're going to be the leader of this franchise, I don't want 2017. Remember when we got shut out by the Colts in 2018? If you're making that type of money and Kellen Moore is the next head coach, you cannot have that. You cannot have that. When you got Cooper, Lamb, Zeke, Pollard, I can name all the talent. We know the talent. You cannot have that.
Right. So let me ask you this, man. Me and you talked about this over the phone. The big plays that Dak was trying to create. Do you think Prescott had that everything has been so magical that it ain't gonna be different today vibe, or do you think he felt like he needed to get his because the story of the past week has been Cooper Rush. His parents was there. He threw the game winning touchdown. Do you think that had, 'cause quarterbacks can be divas. Do you think that had something to do with it, or do you think since the Cowboys been riding so high, Dak just thought everything was gonna fall into place once he stepped back in there?
I think Dak was looking, because what's going to spark a team? A big play, right? They're down. They're getting the ass whooped. Okay, they're down. I think Dak's mindset was, if I can hit this, we can get some momentum. Because there was no momentum at all the whole game. Was Dak trying to be aggressive and cause some? Absolutely, he was.
Okay. So off Dak, Cowboys champ, man. In your opinion, what happened? Why has Trayvon Diggs went from the most talked about in the NFL to quarterbacks just saying, "I'm gonna throw it to him"? He can't keep up. He can't keep up. Like, what do you think happened?
Ego.
Dallas Cowboys fan 1980. What's up? Dallas Cowboys fan 1980, bro. Come in here, bro. Come on, man.
Man, it's our ego, cockiness, believing his own hype, all over the damn ESPN, NFL Network. By him tying with Ron Wilson for the most interception starting out. Nah. His technique got sloppy. For one thing, if you're playing one-on-one like that, you should always have safety help. And a lot of that has to do with the coaching too. Because, man, you had people talking about Diggs the next Deion Sanders. Whoever said they need to ask kick for that. There's only one Deion Sanders.
That's true.
Diggs do not have the speed for that.
That's true too.
I don't know if I completely agree with that, because the person that compared him to Deion Sanders was Troy Aikman. And Troy Aikman played and won Super Bowls with Deion Sanders, right? So, and the comparison was, it ain't he's the next Deion Sanders. The comparison was he believes he has the speed to psych the quarterback out, psych the wide receiver out, recover, and get the interception. And Trayvon Diggs has done that. He's the next Deion Sanders. He has the technique like a Deion Sanders.
Right. I see what you're saying. Yeah. I heard Troy say that too, and that's kind of what I took from. I think because when you go back to the Giants game, Trayvon he fell back behind the receiver on purpose, and once the ball was in the air, he caught right up, and Deion was famous for doing that. Deion will do that all. Deion will let you think he's beat. As soon as you put the ball in the air, it's over. So I think Troy said it after that game. So I think Troy was kind of talking about that right there too. Dallas Cowboy fan 19, if you're still in the chat, come in here and give us your opinion on Trayvon. So Cowboys corner, are we over analyzing Trayvon Diggs because he started out so good, or has he had that big of a drop off that is noticeable?
I don't think it's much of a drop off. I think that the NFL teams are going to target him because he don't have the shutdown reputation like a Richard Sherman did or Darrelle Revis did. He has to earn that. This is his second year. He has to earn that, right? And so I think when you watch the sounds of the sideline, and I like to listen to it because it's peer talking to peer, right? Amari Cooper, Dak Prescott, everybody was telling him, yo, you keep making plays like that, no one's going to throw you the ball. This is a second-year player getting that fed to his head by leadership of this football team, okay? So he's thinking, ain't nobody going to fucking throw my way. And the next thing you know, the NFL still testing him to see if he's on that Sherman level, that Darrelle Revis level, that Deion Sanders level. And they know from previous games that's on tape, he's aggressive. If we can get him to flinch, he's going to get us a penalty. We're going to get 10 yards. We're going to get pass interference. We're going to get holding, right? So they're still testing him on that level. And if you're an offensive coordinator, you're smart to do that because he is aggressive. He has to work on that. And when he works on that, in 2 years from now, we're going to see if quarterbacks or NFL offensive coordinators are going to even target him anyway. So he still has to build that resume.
Okay. My bad, the kid 24. I didn't try to delete your post. He said Diggs tries to make the play instead of just making a play. I agree 100%. And now a lot of quarterbacks, a lot of these teams are saying, you know what? Trayvon Diggs is going to sit down and try to jump the route. Let's just double move him because he's going to sit down. He's going to try to sit down and jump the route, and when he do, we're going to get him. They did it last game. The Patriots did it. Now everybody's trying to follow that philosophy because Diggs is going to bite every time because he won an interception. If you double move him, think that he's going to the inside, he's going to bite. And once he bite and you keep straight, he's not going to catch you. It just don't work like that. So a lot of these teams are following that philosophy of because if you double move him at the beginning of the game, now he's going to spend the whole game guessing, are you really going to go inside or are you going to double move? And he's not going to know what to do. So in my opinion, I felt like a lot of people, there you go right there. I felt like a lot of people didn't know what to expect from Trayvon Diggs. And now, and so those interceptions came because they was like, he can't be that damn good. He can't be that damn good. So let me just continue to do this. Now they feeling like, well, damn, he bite on the play so much. Let's just double move him. You know what I'm saying? And just shoot it up the sideline, and we got him. Dallas Cowboy fan 1980. How's it going, my brother? The Power Man. What's up, man?
What's up, everybody? Cowboys champs, fifth quarter. My boy Cowboys Corner. Hey, what's up, man? Thanks for having me on, man. I just had to drop in and say a little something, just real quick, if y'all don't mind.
No doubt. I appreciate it, man. Let me before you say what you got to say, let me get your opinion. Like I asked Cowboys Corner, is Trayvon Diggs really having a big drop off, or did we just overanalyze him in the beginning because of the success he had in those first 6 games?
Well, I don't think he's having a drop off. Me, okay. Me playing cornerback myself, and watching a lot of the greats play as well. I think our fan base and maybe Troy Aikman. I understand why he said what he said. Him being the next Dion, because he did have those capabilities of doing it, drawing the quarterback and playing on the ball. His game has really changed from last season. He's focused more on the ball. He turns into a wide receiver when the ball is in the air.
Right.
I just think that there are times where you can catch a good corner off guard. They're not going to be shut down all the time. There were times where Dion got burnt. When he was going head up with Michael Irvin in practice, when he was going head up with Jerry Rice, and but there were times where Dion allowed this receiver to get open. Now the comparison, there's really no comparison. There'll never be another Deion Sanders ever. Let me just go ahead and throw that out there, man, because this dude didn't even have to go. Deion didn't even have to go to the huddle. He stand outside. There will never be a comparison. Speed, coverage ability, ball skills. It's just the game is so different now. There's no player that can come close. Maybe Rod Woodson. I would say Rod Woodson was probably the closest as far as speed, ball skills, playing multiple secondary positions, and him being a great tackler too. So there were a lot of great corners in the league, Darryl Green, and guys like that. But Dion was just one of a kind. Trayvon Diggs has those attributes, but he doesn't have the speed. Dion he has speed, but it's just not prime. Dion got max speed. He called it max speed. Whatever you run, I'm gonna run faster. That's max speed. I just think we had a bad game. Let me just go ahead and go into the game.
Okay.
Last week against the Denver Broncos, we had a bad game. Cowboy fans, we don't want to lose games at all. We want to get out there and win every game. That's how we approach. We approach being an athlete. You guys, I'm pretty sure you guys play football, basketball, whatever it is, whatever you play. Every game, there is no game that you got ready to lose for. No game. Let me just get that out there real quick. There's no game that coach prepared you to lose for, unless something is fixed or you're getting paid some money under the table or whatever. And I pray to God that the world and the NFL didn't like that, because that's some next level bullshit right there. But there's no game, whether you playing checkers or whatever, dominoes, that you're prepared to lose for. The Dallas Cowboys didn't plan on going out there losing. Now, were they prepared? No, they weren't. You can tell. You could tell that they were soft. You could tell that they were just not ready for this game. They just, you don't know what. I don't even think they practiced. Like, I'm serious. Everything the Denver Broncos did everything right. Everything on all cylinders: offense, defense, special teams, everything. We were just out there, man. We were just bodies out there, like tackling dummies almost. I've gotten so much criticism on, my reaction video, my reaction live stream after the game. Oh, 19 is just one game and this and this and that. You got to remember, man, when you're playing a game and you're losing and you got one of the best records in the NFL, period, NFL period. Not just NFC East, not just NFC, NFL period. And we still got one of the best records in the NFL, 6-2. When you lose, people trying to figure out how you lost. They're going to go back and watch those games, that film. They're going to go back and watch. If Michael Jordan loses against a guy 1-on-1, and then you got Michael Jordan next week, I guarantee you're gonna get on that damn TV and you're gonna like, okay, let me see what he did to beat Michael Jordan. I'm not calling the Dallas Cowboys Michael Jordan or the Bulls or anything like that. I'm just saying we're one of the top teams in the NFL record-wise on paper, record-wise. So when you lose, when you expose, when you get exposed, everybody got exposed. Diggs got exposed, offense got exposed, defense got exposed, Dak got exposed. Everybody, they got exposed. Zeke, everybody, the coaching staff, everybody. So when you lose a game like that at home, in your house, you got your feet under your table, somebody come in your house and just talk shit and go in your refrigerator and just get what they want out and all that stuff, you're like, damn. You know what I'm saying? So when you lose like that, at that magnitude, it's embarrassing. So yeah, we're pissed. And they're, y'all shouldn't be this and this and that. It's just one game. Well, that one game could cost us 3 more games. We can go on a losing streak. I'm sorry if I'm going too long.
No, you're good.
We can go on a losing streak right now. Shit, Atlanta. They could look here, man. They could boom, let me watch film, let me do this, boom, boom, boom. Okay, yada yada yada. This is what's gonna happen, and we're gonna come whoop their ass too. So I've lost. I hate to say this after one game, but I almost kind of lost my trust in this team. I'm not saying that we're going to lose this Sunday or we could turn it around real quick. But after that loss, the way we lost, we really didn't score, if you want to be honest with it. We didn't score at all.
Yeah.
Because those points in the fourth quarter don't count. But that's all I'm going to really say. I don't want to talk too much and take up your time, man. But that's just kind of how I felt about the situation.
Yeah, I saw your post when you said, to be honest, well, when your game reaction, you like, to be honest with y'all, it said 30-16, and you was like, but this game really 30-0.
Yeah, it is.
When you said that, I was like, yeah, you're right. I was like, it is 30-0. Before you get out of here, I want to go to Cowboys corner because this question, I really want your answer, being a defensive guy you was, and about what it means to go towards that ball. But Cowboys corner, is Michael Parsons' success and energy that he brings to the game showing how much better he is than LVE, or is LVE just declining as a linebacker, in your opinion?
Well, it's hard to answer that question because it's 2 different positions.
Okay.
And LVE's doing a lot, or excuse me, Micah Parsons doing a lot more than LVE.
Okay.
Remember, LVE was benched the first part of this year, right? I mean, he didn't get many snaps in, right? And then you got Keon O'Neal there, who's converting into linebacker and still playing at a higher level than LVE.
Would you call? You said they weren't gonna put him in safe. You said you called that one. Go ahead.
Yeah. And I don't think that. I mean, LVE, him and Jalen Smith under Mike Nolan, I don't know what happened to them under Mike. Like Jalen Smith, it ain't his knee, it's his brain. It won't let him do the things he used to do just a couple of years ago in 2018 when Leighton Vander Esch and Jalen Smith was the next best thing, the next best linebacker core in the NFL. Mike Nolan comes, and all that is just vanished. It's gone, right? And so I think LVE lost some type of confidence mentally. The collarbone last year, week 1. He had some other injuries, the neck flare-up, right? So I think he had some – I'm not making excuses for him. Micah Parsons is by far better than him, but they're putting Micah Parsons in position to be better, right? So because they trust him on that level. So I don't want to dog and bash LVE, but to say he's declined is fair. But they're using Micah Parsons more as a Swiss Army knife, rushing the passer, coverage, things of that sort. 2 different positions. One's getting more snaps than the other.
Okay, Cowboys champ, give me your last. Okay, I get your point, Cowboys corner. Like under Mike Nolan, we saw what it saw, but Mike Nolan, okay, he's gone. So, Cowboys champ, what did you see in LVE's decline this year? And do you think Michael Parsons' success is overshadowing what LVE may be doing and bring it to the light what he's not doing?
Well, I'm about to piggyback off of Cowboys corner.
Okay.
Parsons, LVE, yeah, they are playing two different positions because they got Parsons as the go-to guy for everything, Mr. Everything on defense. Pass coverage, run stopper, pass rusher. Now with LVE and Jalen Smith, even though he is gone, their decline started when Sean Lee left. Because Sean Lee, to me, he was the brains for both of them. Mike Nolan didn't help it at all last year.
Damn, I didn't think about that one. That was a good one. Yeah.
Now this year, matter of fact, last week game, Cowboys against the Vikings, I nearly saw Parson ran down LVE, knock him over just to make a tackle over Cooks. He nearly knocked him
I
down
saw that.
to get to Cook. So I don't know what's up with LVE. Maybe, like I said, maybe it's collarbone confidence, but yeah, it is between the head. So, now, to me personally, I think the Cowboys should have used him as a pass rusher by his length, his size, and how he get to the ball. Use that pass rusher when they had him his rookie year, because going coverage like that, it's not meant for everybody. And you see him, he's like a deer in headlights a lot of times. And you have Parson coming there to clean up the play.
Mm. 1980, man. Michael Parsons, LVE, man. Like I asked them, do you think Parsons' game being what it is showing, what LVE is not? And also, do you think they letting Parsons just play football?
I think Parsons' ability is allowing them to figure out what they want to do with him game by game. He's a sandlot guy. Parsons is a sandlot football player. He can get out there and, hey, man, line up. When we used to play sandlot football outside, you're like, oh, man, I'm going to rush. I'm going to do this. I'm going to do that. That's what they can do. He's like you guys say, he's a switch on knife. You just put him anywhere. He'll make it happen. He has that type of athletic ability about him. He's very athletic. He's fast. He can run down wide receivers. He's going back in coverage and he's in the flats and seeing the flats and damn near deep middle thirds at times. Because they're still playing a 4-2-5 defense for speed. So they got the extra DB out there. That's actually playing a linebacker. It's like a modified 4-3, but it's really a 4-2-5. So speed kills. So that's why they're doing it like they're doing it. LVE, I'm glad Cowboys champ said what he said, because it reminded me of when I played and in the secondary. And when you got a guy that you've been playing with for 4 years and then he's not there, and I'm talking about myself, it messes up the rhythm. It messes up the flow on defense. Defense is all about timing. Defense is about timing. And you have to be at the right place at the right time. Being a linebacker or a DB. Now, front four, front three, whatever you run, 3-4-4-3, you're mainly just rushing the passer. Maybe falling back in the QB spy, if you're 4-3, depending on the situation, what the coach calls and who you're going against, a Michael Vick style quarterback or whatever. It's different when your boy, they were close. LVE and Jalen Smith were close. And they kind of went off of Sean Lee and what he showed them how to do and different schemes. And then you got different teachers in the classroom now. When you've been rocking with the same teacher for a little bit, and then a new teacher come in and his whole scheme is different. His whole itinerary, his whole assignment he give me more work. I'm doing this, I'm doing that. I'm just kind of, analyzing as a teacher's concern. It's just different. And Jalen Smith didn't cut the mold. So that's why he's gone. And then obviously business reasons too. But I think that I don't know what's going on with LV. I just think that he's not in that mold that we had before, and it's shown. You know, because he's looking just like Jalen Smith is. If you think about it, he's always on the chase, always chasing somebody. He's never there. Michael Parsons is always there. Michael Parsons is like a Lawrence Taylor, man. Lawrence Taylor didn't listen to nobody. He didn't even listen to Parcells. He's like, man, Parcells, man, you need to do this. You need to go out in coverage. I need you in the flats. Lawrence Taylor, he blitzed damn near every play. You know, so, but it worked, you know. But, Parsons isn't that type of guy, you know, but I'm just saying it's just LPE is looking just like Jalen Smith, just lost because he just don't fit the scheme. He don't fit it. That's just the bottom line. Now, there's time where he's made a play here or two, you know, every now and then. Even Jalen Smith is, every now and then, he accidentally make a play, you know. But you can't make plays by accident. You have to make plays from here. And you have to just know where to be and how to be and when to be.
Okay. All right. This is the final topic. I've been talking about this for years. Everybody always disagree with me. It is no different right now. Cowboys corner. In my opinion, and now I'm going to start the question like this. In my opinion, Tyron missing games every year hurts this team a lot. It hurts this man has had surgery and he's still out for something. He's a big guy. Big men tend to stay hurt. I don't care what sport it is. Basketball is either their knees, their back, or something. We done dealt with Tyron's neck, his back, his knee, now his ankle. And when he's out, he hurts his team. And he's out in the most crucial moments. He hurts this team very bad. So I'm going to ask you, Cowboys corner, and I ask you this every year. Is it time to draft a left tackle?
I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna start it off with this. In my opinion, Tyron Smith is a first ballot Hall of Famer.
Yeah.
I'm gonna start it off with that.
Okay.
How hard is it to replace a first ballot Hall of Famer?
Hard.
Okay, we know the impact that Tyron Smith does to this football team when he's out. That just makes him more valuable. Remember Sean Lee? He'd get hurt. In an alternate universe, he's a first ballot Hall of Famer somewhere. In an alternate universe. Not in this one, but an alternate one, right? Sean Lee was out. This defense was horrible. Okay? Whole different defense. Tyron Smith is like that for the offense. And they trust that surgery going into. They got Josh Ball, right? I mean, they're building this offensive line for the future. Connor McGovern, Josh Ball, these guys, right? Terrence Steele, an undrafted rookie coming in the second year playing right tackle at a high level. It's just we can find a replacement for Tyron Smith, but is it going to be Chaz Green? Is it going to be Ty Nasucky? Is it going to be who's it going to be? Because when you're so trustworthy, it's like your neighbor, right? You leave your doors unlocked because you trust that neighbor. Neighbor dies, they got to sell the house. New neighbor comes in. You're so used to that neighbor being there, you trusted so much, you forget to lock your door one day, all your shit's gone. That's what Tyron Smith is to this team. You're so used to that neighbor right there, and Tyron Smith gone. So we can talk about replacing him, but let me tell you how hard it is to replace him.
Well, I'm going to rebuttal real quick. Man, things like that, they come one in a million, man. Like, those guys are hard to find, period, man. Like, there'll never be, I don't care what year, it could be 30 years from now. There'll never be a manly beast that looked like Tyron and was able to do what he did healthy. This dude is a freak of nature. The man is huge. Tyron changed the game of what a tackle looks like. When you go back to the 90s, look at our tackles. Big fat dudes, butt crack out, man, and just mauling guys. Tyron is he's like a monster, man. Like, he changed it. Then everybody else like, well, we ain't got to get fat guys no more. You know what I'm saying? Everybody else started trying to get this physique. Like, this dude always makes the top 100 list of NFL players every time they bring it out. You see other teams, Tyron Smith. But the best ability is availability. And I feel like getting a guy like Larry Allen, right? the best abilities available. And I feel like getting a guy like Tyron is one in a million, and you can't go after that. You just got to draft good, and you just got to use that first round pick. Every first round pick ain't gonna hit. Taco Charger. Feel what I'm saying? Like Morris Claiborne. Man, we moved up for him. Sometimes it just don't work out. And don't get me started on Morris Claiborne. So I'm just saying, I understand we'll never have him. We got spoiled on him. You feel me? Like, to be honest with you, after DeMarco Murray did what he did in 2014, I thought we'd never have another. Then Zeke fell in our hand 2 years later. So I just feel like eventually you gotta do it. Just because, like, you're right. When he's in there, he's the best. But when he's gone, he's hurt and he's gone more than he's there. Sean Lee has missed more games than he's played, and it hurt this defense. And you're right. What Sean Lee was to this defense, he's definitely there to this offense. But how much is he really there? You know what I'm saying? Like, we know, and I'm not a fan of LeBron James, but we know what LeBron James does when he's on that court. Jordan missed 2 years, and they didn't win nothing. When Jordan retired those 2 years, they didn't win nothing.
Because he ain't shit.
Just my opinion. Cowboys champ, how you feel about it, man? Is it that time? Is it that time to start looking?
Okay. Talent, okay, like we just said about Tyron Smith, you cannot get the alpha tree. That's every once generation type of talent right there. Okay. Who's the Cleveland Brown offensive line coach right now?
Me.
I don't know.
Okay. What's the guy that used to be here? He
Callahan.
was Callahan. Yeah, you need a Callahan for the Cowboy offensive line to coach up offensive linemen to get to that type of level. Because since he's been gone, the Cowboy offensive line has not been at that type of level since he left. Yes, Smith, Zach Martin, yeah, no, they are Hall of Famers. But everybody else, they just been plugging people in.
Because Ronald Leary left.
Yeah, and then you got Collins. The jury's still out on him, whether he's a first round talent or not.
He was an undrafted free agent.
Huh?
He was an undrafted free agent.
Yeah, but he could have been a first round,
Could have, would have, should have.
Yeah, should have. But I still think the Cowboys have to get a good offensive line coach to coach up and develop offensive linemen if they want to replace Tyron Smith. Because right now, they will have no replacement for him. And you just got to deal with it.
Okay. 1980, man, like I say, man, you know me, I've been talking about this for years. Tyron coming every year. I'm in the best shape of my career. And it's always he's looking good this year, y'all. And there go the games coming. The missing games. They're going out in the third quarter on the sideline. And we got to put somebody in that ain't played all year. In your opinion, you followed this team before I was even born. You've seen the best O-line. You've seen how we maul guys. And you think, man, we'll never have this again. Is it time to start looking? Is it time to put like all our eggs in a basket and just try to find somebody to help this O-line, Dak and Zeke, because they here for a while? Tyron is aging. Is it time, in your opinion? Is it time to start looking?
It's never. You can never have enough offensive linemen. You have to draft for them, though. And not just for depth. We see lately we've just been drafting for depth. Like Cowboys champs, we just been drafting guys for depth. That's how we've been. All these guys, McGovern, we don't know what they can. If they were really all world, they would be on the field. You see what I'm saying? You have to draft for that. You have to draft, just like when we got Tyron Smith, when we got Travis Fredericks, when we got Zach Martin, we drafted for that shit because they know offensive line is it. Offensive line is the bread and butter of your whole football team. It is. Offensive line is your toothpaste. It keeps your mouth clean. It keeps everything in line. It controls clock. It does run game, pass game. Zeke, Dak, Amari Cooper, CeeDee Lamb, nobody can do anything that they're doing without the offensive line. It's so important. It's the most important thing. They haven't been taking care of their baby lately. They just been riding on the coattails of Zach. Well, Zach Martin is still the best guard in football. Tyron Smith is a Hall of Famer, but I think it is time. I think it is time to go ahead and get somebody. Go ahead and just you got your weapons. We got so many weapons, but you see how it was without Tyron Smith. We got killed, man. It was horrible when they moved Steele over. I don't know what the hell they was thinking, but they moved Steele over to the left side, and he turned into last year and the year before Steele, or whenever we got him. Collins was he's out of shape. You can tell he's not in shape. And he don't have that strength he used to have either, where he just balled people over. So we're back to the drawing board. We're back to the drawing board with this offensive line, and you don't want that kind of trouble. You know, you just don't want like you said, fifth quarter. It's hard when back in the day when Jimmy Johnson went and found Nate Newton, went and found Eric Williams, went and found Mark Tuinei. Golden, man, all them guys, man, Larry Allen, that's what they were looking for. Because we had him and Irvin and everybody. We had the triplets. We were good, you know. So when Tyron Smith reminds me of a little bit of Eric Williams. Not quite as dominant, but a little bit. Tyron Smith is a beast. I mean, if he's healthy, he'd be the best tackle in the league. But he just can't stay healthy. And I think if they're treating him like Sean Lee, if we can get 6 or 7 games out of him, you know, or 8 games, you know, we're good. You know, nah, man. I think it's time to. I don't know. Like I said, I'm not saying let's just get him back healthy, get him back, you know. But I say it is time to start looking for a tackle out there that he can kind of run behind him while we still got Tyron Smith or whatever. And kind of learn and turn in that beast mode that we're looking for, because this offensive line it's injured, you know, right now. So it's a little handicapped. So we need to figure something out.
Okay, all right. 1980, man, closing out, bro. I appreciate you coming on, man. You know, this past 7 weeks, you know, from 6-1 to 6-2, it's been a ride. I don't think nobody is in the panic button. I'm with you on the trust part, because I got me and Cowboys corner. We talk all the time, and we both said like the games you played last week. Even if you have a bad game, you don't have a 30-0 bad game.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
So when I saw you telling people like y'all can't control my response.
Yeah.
And don't tell me not to panic, because if y'all know football, a bad game is not a 30-0 when you're 6-1. And you just been rolling over everybody, averaging 200 rushing yards, and Dak having crazy numbers. So 19 just closing out, man. Did last week make you be like, oh man, we might get to the first round and we're done? Or do you like that's an aberration? That was a fluke. We'll be all right. Just close it out with that, bro.
I'm gonna try to be as quick as I can with this one. Last week did create some concern. Like you just said perfectly. I get it. You had a bad game, but I still need to see fight. Okay, you get into it. You know, me and Cowboys corner, we get into a fight, and you know, he just whooped my ass. He just whooped my ass, and I don't even try to. You know, I'm just, you know, I don't even try to fight back. You know, I'm like, but damn. He's like, man, you could at least give me a fight, you know, but that I was at least looking for a fight. There was no fight in this game. That's what's scary. It's the little things. See, a lot of people don't understand that. You know, a lot of people in my chat or whatever, they just didn't. They wanted to, you know, bash me like it was my fault, or they wanted to be like, oh, it's just one game and all this stuff. I'm a perfectionist, man. I've been watching this game for 40 years, man. So it's just like. I know talent. I know what it takes to win. I know quit. I know give up. I know all that shit. I can read their faces. I can read all of their faces and they were just ready to quit. They were just like, man, I don't want no part of this shit. I'm done. You know, you can see it, you can feel it. Not only you can see it, you can feel it. And if you're a football fan, or you know football, or you play the sport yourself, you can feel negative energy on your out of your teammates. If your teammates are not there, we were outplayed, outcoached, outthought, everything about that game. And I'm a little concerned. You know, we're 6-2, still got one of the best records in the NFL, and still the best team in the NFC East. But when you lose like that, when it's an embarrassing lose like that on national TV at your house, it creates a lot of doubt. That's just how it is, man. It creates doubt. He's like, oh man, don't panic. Now I'm not panicking, but I am a little concerned, and I have every right to be, man, because I'm a Cowboy fan. No, I'm not one of them fans to get on here and say, oh, we're going to the Super Bowl. And as much as they want me to be like that, no, sorry, man, I'm not like that. You get what I'm saying? I'm not geared to that shit. I'll talk about the Cowboys fuck ups more than anybody on this damn YouTube thing. I'm not gonna say exactly what you want to hear every time. I'm not on here to agree with so-and-so in the comment section. So-and-so in the comment section don't like what I said. Oh, let me stop. No, it don't work like that over here. You see what I'm saying? So
thank you.
I'm a critique, analyze, review, whatever you want to call it about who's fucking up, who's doing good. It just is what it is. It comes with the territory. Yeah, was it a bad game? It was, but we don't want to have a bad game like that. I would have liked to a 34-28 or 28-27, something close, you know what I'm saying? But to get blown out like that, man, and just get your ass whooped and handed to you like that at your own house was embarrassing. And it just created a lot of doubt with not only me, but every Cowboy fan that's a real Cowboy fan. And we want our team to succeed. It's been 25, 26 years since we won a Super Bowl. I know how it feels, Cowboys champs. You guys know how it feels to see your team in the Super Bowl and go to the Cowboy parade and really be happy because they're a representation of the city and just support your team, spend money on tickets and all that shit. If I would have went to that game, boy, I would have been so fucking mad. Like, say, man, I done spent all my money on this shit and y'all gonna play like this. Say, man, fuck it, I ain't coming back to y'all. You know what I'm saying? Just, dog, it's just, that all that shit comes into play when you're a Cowboy fan. Motherfuckers get on here and say, oh, man, well, you ain't never been to a game, you don't go to a game. You know what? If they keep playing like that, it's best for me to be at home because, say, man, I don't fuck around like that, dog. I'm all about winning. Oh, you can't win every game. Why not? Why can't we win every game? That's what you don't practice. You don't practice two-a-days. You don't go through two-a-days. You don't go through mini camp, training camp, blood, sweat, and tears, and Oxnard, and all that shit in the air conditioner or outside or whatever. You don't go through all that shit to lose a game here and there. Nah, motherfucker, you go play football to win. Just like you go to work and earn money. You don't be like, I ain't gonna work today. It don't work like that. Everybody want to get on here and say, oh, well, calm down, man. It's just one game. Nah, motherfucker, we want to win every single game we get out there. And that's the mentality you're supposed to have. If you get out there and say, hey, man, hey, guys, let's lose today. Let's get out here. Let me fumble the ball. To make so-and-so in the comment section happy, let me fumble the ball. Let me drop Amari Cooper, write his damn numbers. Let me drop a wide open pass. CeeDee Lamb, let me underthrow him. Let me overthrow him. If it's like that, don't even get out there and play. It's bullshit. You disappointing so many fans out there, man. I'm done.
Yeah.
1980.
Good analogy. Go ahead.
1980.
What's up, big dog?
I got a trivia question for you, big dog.
Oh man, here we go.
I'm gonna give you your hint before I ask you to come and get everybody on here a trivia question. This does not pertain to a quarterback, okay?
Okay.
1980. This is your question.
Oh, come on.
What player holds the Cowboys' single season record for points?
Damn.
Ever in the franchise Dallas Cowboys.
For a season?
For what player holds the Cowboys' single season record for
Single
points?
season.
That's
For
Romo.
Points.
Is it Romo?
Give us
That's
a
Dak.
give us a
No.
hint. Give us
Well,
a hint. The year. What year?
The hint, any player, the hint was it's not a quarterback.
Give
Oh,
us
it's
the
not a
year.
quarterback.
What
The
year?
hint is it's not a quarterback.
What year?
I can't tell you the year; it's going to give it away.
if it's
The
not,
question is, and this is just for 1980. All y'all got other unscripted questions coming. The question is, what player holds the Cowboys' single season record for points?
oh, I know.
Now, tell me if you give up.
I don't want to, but I might have to throw in. I give up. Go ahead, dog.
The player is running back Emmitt Smith with 150 points in 1995.
150 fucking points. God
Yeah.
damn.
Yeah,
Damn,
Emmitt
he
was
ran
bad that year.
his ass off. Yeah.
Emmitt run.
That was a good question. I'm glad you brought that up. That's a good question.
All right.
Yeah.
Before you go to your next question, let me get this in for Cowboys champ so we can round it up.
Yeah,
Cowboys
you go to
champ.
Cowboy champ, and then his question's next.
Cowboys champ. Last week, man, going forward, how did you feel, and how you feel today as far as these last games we got, man?
Okay. Defense, I'm still nervous because we don't have our defensive tackles. We do not have D-Law back in
Yeah.
because we need Gallimore, Hill, and D-Law on our defensive line if we want to go further in the playoffs. On offense, you better fix that defensive tackles. I'm sorry, the offensive tackles. You better fix that up.
Yeah.
Go back to stop, eliminate all these cute plays, and just do what you do, run them damn ball. And no, set up the thing action. Bottom line.
I agree. Go ahead and ask me this question, bro.
Okay.
Cowboys champ.
Yeah.
What player posted a team-leading 15 pass defense for the Cowboys in 2018?
Oh, 2018. Oh, Robert Quinn.
No.
Okay.
What was the question?
Question one more time.
What player posted a team-leading 15 pass defenses for the Cowboys in 2018?
15 pass defenses.
Oh, that has okay. I'm thinking about defense. I mean defensive line.
I know that.
Yeah, that's what's the boy name? The quarterback.
Yep.
The high jumper. What's his name? He at the Dolphins right now. What's the guy name?
That's what I was gonna say.
Byron Jones.
Oh,
You got it. You got it. It was damn sure wasn't Robert Quinn, but you got it though.
I knew it was Byron Jones.
I'm thinking about.
Oh my God, Johnny Wood said Claiborne. No, sir.
Yeah. Well, man, I'm gone.
All right, brother. Take it easy. Appreciate you, man.
All right, Cowboys.
DJ, it's time for your question.
Yeah, my bad, man. I hit the wrong button and got up out of here.
It's ready. It's time for DJ's question.
Go ahead.
Who intercepted more passes than anybody else in Cowboy history?
Cowboy history. What's his name?
As a Cowboy?
As a Cowboy. It's all Cowboy trivia.
As a Cowboy, yeah.
What's his name? He switched position.
Tell me when you give up.
He switched position. He went to the Raiders too. What's his name?
Oh,
It ain't
Put it in
Dion.
the
It
comment
ain't
section, Mike
Dion.
Moss.
It's this
No.
other guy. It's this. I'm thinking it's this guy that went to the Raiders. I can't think of his name.
You talking about toast? You talking about burnt toast?
No, I ain't talking about burnt toast. He an old school player. He switched position. What's his name? Is it Rod?
You talking about? I know you talking about. He went to the Raiders.
Yeah.
He went to the Raiders. Russell Maryland went to the Raiders. Who else went to the Raiders? I think it was just
Rod.
them two.
Who is it? I give up.
All right. It's Pro Football Hall of Famer, defensive back Mel Renfro with 52 interceptions from 1964 to 1977.
I would have guessed that.
Damn.
Somebody in the chat guessed it. Somebody KPG said it.
Yeah. He probably Googled it, though.
He probably know, man. He probably know. Hey, hey, man, I appreciate y'all guys coming on here, man. I'm gonna do this. I'm doing this every Wednesday. Y'all, like I always tell my chat, man. A few years ago, y'all was here rocking, man. We had Freaky Friday. We had WTF Monday. Man, it used to get crazy on this.
Man,
we had some shows, man. A few years ago, we had some shows. So I'm gonna do this one every Wednesday, man. And I appreciate y'all guys, man. For me, man, I just hope this team get it together, man. Because like I said, I'm not hitting the alarm yet, but damn, man, losing like that, man. After going on, so you don't drop off that. It like you said, 1980 with the fighting. I might not beat you, but you gonna know I was there.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
I might not beat you, but you ain't gonna be no ass. You ain't gonna slaughter me now.
Yeah,
you feel
man.
me? So it was one of them things for me, man. And Dak, man, I don't know. Prescott had a bad game, man.
Yeah.
He had a really bad game. He missed Cooper. He missed CD a few times and all this other stuff, man. We finna get up out of here, Mosh.
That kind of did something. That loss kind of, just real quick, that loss kind of did something to me, man. I haven't, this is actually my first time, being on camera since that game. I haven't listened to the radio. I haven't listened to any press conferences. I haven't watched ESPN or NFL Network, any other football games after that. I just been on chill mode, just focused. I had to get away. Not that it was, like we got kicked out of the playoffs or anything like that, but I just didn't want to hear it. What could they say that I haven't already said? You get what I'm saying? Like, I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear we got you guys, so many people on YouTube that I can go and hear, what they got to say. The Frisco Report, shows like that. And I didn't want to hear, just because they're on the radio, just because they got suit and tie on, don't go, oh, well, we're right, and the Cowboys are going, because they're going to bash us just because we lost, and they just can't wait till we lose so they can put down the Cowboys, and it's just, who wants to hear that, so I just had to step away from it for a little bit, and I'll get back into it, probably Thursday Night Football game, I'll probably watch that or whatever, but I just had to step away from it, because that was a slaughter, man. That wasn't right. Something wasn't right with that game. It just didn't feel. It felt like I wasn't even watching the Cowboy game, So, but it is what it is.
Yeah, for sure, man. No, Mosh, we ain't really talk Falcons. I didn't want to do that because this game right here threw me for such a loop. I don't even want to talk about it because the Falcons they riding high because they just want to beat the Saints, who just slaughtered Tom Brady and them. So I don't even want to talk about it. And the emotions what the drunk driving boy named KZ, and then you got Dan Quinn, who was there last year, and I don't want to talk about it. I'm just gonna watch it. Like I told Cowboys champ, I said, man, I'm just watching this game in hopes that we look better than last week. I don't have no expectations. I just hope we look better than last week. That's my only expectation, man. So yeah, man, we gonna close it out. Y'all know me, Phil for the Cowboys.
Close it out.
I'm not. I was definitely going down the line, brother.
Down the line, my ass.
This is for the Cowboys. I'm coming to you last, man, and I want that vintage closeout, bro.
Oh,
I want. You know what I'm talking about. I haven't heard it in like 2 years, bro. You got to do it, man. So 1980, man, give them your channel, bro. Let them know what's up, man.
Man, y'all know me, man. It ain't about me, man. It's about these two guys, man. I came in and barged in on their show, man. I appreciate y'all having me. Man, you got fifth quarter Cowboy. Make sure y'all check them out, man. I got to talk about you guys more on my live streams. I don't do it enough. Because I was so pissed off.
Yeah.
But that was Cowboy Fan 1980 here. I think it's the same thing on Twitter. I think I don't even really go on there that much no more.
Yeah.
I happen to get up at 3 in the morning. I can't. Just so much. I just can't do it
That's
anymore.
when Twitter's popping. That's when
You get
Twitter's
up at
popping.
3 now?
3 now. I started a new job, man. Yeah. Yep. 3 o'clock, bro. So
You still driving?
Yeah. Yep. I had to move around, man. They were messing with my money, so.
Oh, I know how that is.
8 years, man. 8 years.
God damn.
Yeah, man.
I feel you, bro. I already know how it goes, brother. I already know how it goes. I appreciate you, man. Cowboys Corner, man. Give me that Dallas Cowboys football news close out, man.
Yeah. So actually, I'm the complete opposite of 1980. Like 1980, staying away from the Cowboys. Like I told DJ, I said, as long as the Cowboys keep winning, I don't care, right? You know, and I've been focused on, money moves, cryptocurrency, things of that sort. So I've been over here, and the Cowboys been over there winning. So they kind of right here behind me, but they telling me, right? They're like my kids. They're just right behind me in the stove, right? That's how the Cowboys are. Now the Cowboys got my attention because I watched them and I'm like, what the hell happened? So now I'm back and invested. Like I'm checking my kids. Yeah, like that at Walmart again. I'm gonna whoop your ass, right? So I'm checking my Dallas Cowboys. Play like that one more time. I'm gonna whoop your. Wait till we get home. I'm gonna whoop your ass, right?
Yeah.
So they got my attention. Okay, they got the F's on their report cards. All right, they got my attention, and follow me on Twitter _Cowboys Corner if you want some cryptocurrency advice. I'm not a financial advisor, but I can stir you in the right direction. All right, cryptocurrency is the future. But anyway, Dallas Cowboy Football News on YouTube, Dallas Cowboys Football News on Facebook, DCF News 1 on Twitter. And if you're man enough to talk X and O, slide my DM like a hole.
Yes, listen. You had to be there. You had to be there to know. That means everything. You had to be there. Yo, salute to y'all, man. Hey, check out everybody. Subscribe to everybody, man. Hey, I'll see y'all next Wednesday. Thank y'all guys for coming on, man.
Hey, thanks for having me.
All right, brother. Peace.
Peace.